Not lying.
I remember that. That's when you and Mel was roomies.
Right. I'm not lying. That moved so damn fast.
I know. I didn't know you moved that fast.
Yeah, I moved fast, big fella.
Move over here so I can see your ass.
Wow.
I'm about to turn my head and look at this nigga.
What you gotta look at me
Huh,
for?
cuz, man. I feel like you about to be on one, too.
No, I'm just having a little sip.
Yeah, he about to be on one.
Have a little sip. Hey, cheers to the CV, man. Stay CV free, man. Shit, CV free.
Social distance. We can't touch cups. Can't touch cups.
Right.
Yeah, boy.
Shabak.
I'm at work, man. Shit.
Man, you ain't at work, man. You at the Jmatt show,
I
man.
ain't trying to hear that, man.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
You ain't got no filters, some hookah filters. We gotta start bringing hookah filters to the joint sessions. Bring your own hookah filter. You know the little filter tip.
You talking about, the things that be on the...
Placing it for person.
Yeah,
That'll be get a plastic thing on top of it too. That'll be good to you pass the joint. You have your own little tip.
You know what? I think I'm done with the hookah.
I ain't never had
I don't fuck with
I got a little one to
I
have,
have
but I
it.
did it for the chicks that used to be at the house like that. You know, the parties with hookah. That's
I'll
what they
bet you a hookah bar.
What
I don't
the
even
fuck?
like it. I don't get nothing.
But
from
what
it.
is hookah, though?
It's just
ain't
you blowing
shit.
smoke. You're blowing
Honestly, it ain't
charcoal.
shit. Yeah.
You're blowing
See,
flavored
and
charcoal.
That's what I don't like the whole briquette.
Yeah, I don't like that. It does that in form like, ooh, all this tough ass pulling like.
And
And
it'd be
everybody right.
it'd be a lot of smoke. That'd be the most smoke
That sound
ever.
like cool.
That's all they want to do.
That smoke be thick as
Look at
hell.
the motherfucker.
But it be light though. That's why they thought they could blow out so much. It be light though.
Right, the chicks like that shit. It's like when they smoke cigars, they feel like they get.
And they be
little
like,
buzz,
then they be
though.
like, oh, then they be like, then they'll flavor it. You know what I'm saying? So you get flavors of that
Right.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, all that little sweet shit.
Yeah, nah.
That's what niggas that like drinking wine and shit.
No, I drink wine. I fuck with the wine.
I don't drink wine. Wine
Why
is
not?
worse than liquor.
No, it's not.
It is.
Everything in moderation, man. If you abuse wine, then yeah, it could be worse than fucking liquor, nigga.
No.
Say it's worse than nigga though, B.
'Cause I'm gonna tell you right here.
Tell me.
Little fun fact of the day. That's how I see it, which I know too. Like I said, the vendors tell you. See, one thing about wine, it sits in you. Those berries and shit like that, that acidity and stuff like that, it sits on your liver.
Acidity.
Right, of it like that. Because you know how you make wine is that you gotta let the grapes get all like, fucking fermented. You know what I'm saying? See, the whole thing is that like that shit right there, it expands through your shit. Like here, it goes to your like livers and shit like that. You can piss that out right about because it's all liquefied and shit like that. But the alcohol, just alcohol. And that wine, you got those berries and you got alcohol and you got acidity and shit like that just sitting around in your belly. That's why we call them winos. Because like motherfucker be drunk all day. He probably ain't had the wine in a minute, but you just stayed that drunken like you know what I'm saying?
So because of the form, you mean it's a
Because
whole
how it's
different
made.
form.
Right, because how it's
but
made.
don't liquor got like
Well, see,
corn
liquor-
syrup and shit in
Right,
it?
liquor
Corn
is
syrup,
sweet. Right there.
potato,
Right, that's it.
yeah.
Right. Because it's sweet. See what I'm saying? Like, especially brown liquor. White liquor use more potato. Brown liquor use more like the, they can use like grapes
Grapes
and
and
shit.
shit.
They want to,
Yeah,
like, you
I
know
know
what I'm saying?
they do
Both
use
smoke like
grapes.
that. But see, the whole thing about here, all that alcohol in right there, you see, it's like, look here. You know, you got a glass of wine, you got the thicket and that richness of and all this little shit, right? Liquor, it smells like crap shit like that, and it's designed just to be right here, hit you quick and get it out you quick. If you drunk, like hangovers only if you over, like keep on drinking all motherfucking day. You should really have a hangover
Nope.
from liquor, but you can off of wine, even if from one bottle of wine, you can still.
But
get
what
hangover.
about the whole thing where everybody be like, they got they choice liquor? Be like,
Yeah.
well, I drink this
tequila.
because
This is my choice.
I don't fuck with no dark. I don't,
Right,
drink
yeah.
white. I don't fuck
Yeah.
with no light.
Yeah.
And that's how I got this right here. That's why I only do Jack.
See, I just think it got something to do more with your chemical makeup in your body. I'm serious.
Really, I'm just saying, yeah.
I mean, the
That
acidity.
definitely plays a
The
part.
Right, that's what
acidity,
it plays a big
acidity-
ass part.
I like
It
the
plays a big ass
acidity
part.
angle though,
Yeah, you know
because
what I'm saying?
that is some real shit though.
Fucks with you, but
That
I'm saying,
fuck
but
with you
wine
good.
is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I can't. I'm not a sweet drinker. That's why I like the sour mash. It's tart.
Nigga, that got some sour ass,
Right,
ass
right,
wine,
and that
though,
shit just
nigga.
don't be. That shit be.
That Chardonnay, I think it's Chardonnay that dry.
It's
that
Malbecs
shit
are terrible.
Dry.
Before we
nigga.
hold on, before
Merlot
we
is
dive
terrible.
deeper into the alcohol, let's welcome everybody to the Jmatt
Oh,
show.
we just playing?
This
Oh,
is
shit.
show. What is it? I think it's 64. So welcome everybody. Damn, I had some notes over there. So you could grab that that notebook right there on that desk. My bad, Smoke. My bad. Oh no, you got to walk around.
CV free.
Good looking. But welcome everybody back to the Jmatt show, man. This
Yes.
is a pandemic that we in. Yeah, that one right there.
This global crisis.
But we are happy to be back with another show. I damn near had depression last week because I couldn't fucking pod. So we definitely had to make this shit happen today.
I couldn't.
No
pod.
doubt about it. So yeah, I had a couple things I wanted to get out the way before we move any further in this shit. Couple PSAs and some shout outs I wanted to give. So
you didn't even play the music, bro.
I did. You just can't hear it.
Oh, you played
only
the
the
fuck out of
listeners can hear. You need some of these. You
man.
need some
I got
headphones.
some. Remember you told me to buy some?
I did.
I still got them.
I bet you.
I had them over a year now.
I bet you they don't stretch that far though. All right. So the first couple of shout outs I wanted to give was to the last 5 subscribers to the Jmatt Show on YouTube. Shout out to everybody listening on Spotify. Shout out to everybody listening on Anchor. Shout out to everybody listening on and watching on YouTube. So shout out to, I'm not saying shout out again after this. I feel like I just said that shit like 17 million times.
It's all good.
What the entire fuck? Cookies Nap Time. That's an interesting name, right? Yeah. That's Phyllis Spencer. I was like, all right, that's Phyllis. Okay. Cookies Nap Time. You're gonna have to explain that name to me sometime. Shout out to 612 Birdie. Not sure who that is, but shout out to you. Ken Rivera. Kenny.
Right, Ken, what's happening with your crazy ass?
Hey. go to Kenny's YouTube page.
He got a YouTube page?
Yes.
Shit.
I didn't know he had one, but he got one. But go before he take this video down.
What he doing?
He got a couple videos on there. It's fucking goofy as shit.
Tell nobody on YouTube.
So now everybody goes to watch these niggas' videos, man.
Do it from my computer. My phone.
Who we got here? We got Enzo B. What up, Enzo?
I think I know who that is.
Nah, I don't think so. Because I don't know who he is. He's
No,
like
that name
he looked like a young white dude. But I don't know if he's from here.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say, I don't know why that name sounds familiar to me.
You know Enzo?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Enzo, man? Shoot somebody a comment.
Right.
And so let us know if you know actually anybody personally. And last subscriber to the show is my good homie, Chris Knox, who now is a damn bodybuilder. What the fuck? Me and this nigga go back. So his YouTube name is Fort Knox Fitness. Go check him out on YouTube, Fort Knox Fitness. Shout out to everybody. Subscribe. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. They don't really even unlock all the benefits of YouTube until you get to like 1,000 subscribers. So I need to at least get 1,000.
What number you at?
To subscribe? Yeah, I don't release none of my statistics. That is
just
crucial
subscribe, people.
information.
Right, just keep subscribing.
In the era of data, that's my shit.
And as a perk,
and speaking of data, we doing pretty good over here at the Jmatt Show. And you're now going to be able to email the Jmatt Show at gmail.com for ad inquiries, serious ad inquiries. So if you want to do a live read, if you got any type of product you want to put out there, especially now,
let me get
that
a player
everybody
price.
home. People trying to promote their businesses.
Right, because
so,
like the Rib Cage Smokehouse and Bar on Lee Road and on West 25th, it's like stuff like that, man. It'd be good for people to shout out.
Go ahead and take advantage. Take advantage of the platform.
Free
got
plug.
good food over there too.
Take advantage of the platform.
A little sneak plug, that's all.
Man, funny ass story though about Chris, real quick. Going back to when I knew him on Berkshire.
You talking about the bodybuilder guy?
Yeah, this the homie. So we was friends in elementary school. So not too many people know this, but I used to suck my 2 fingers.
Oh,
I was a kid.
you lad, you got me
on
that one.
You ain't want to tell subscribers, but you ain't.
Big fella.
I'm just letting y'all know.
At one time,
2 I don't know which 2 it was, but you know how babies, kids, they suck their
fingers. It's like them jokers right there.
Right.
They be like that.
Right. I used. I couldn't fit more than 2, man. It was just
Jmatt sucks
let's
fingers.
just go with the story. We get the 2 fingers. Man.
All right. So I used to suck my fingers as a kid.
Oh boy!
And this shit used to go on for a while. Like it was like just a comfort thing, right? Stop fucking giggling, you ass wipe. Let me finish telling my story.
Go ahead. Hey, I'm listening.
It was so bad that my parents got me one of those. It was like a brace. what was them like the retainer
I'm
things?
about to say a
Remember like
retainer?
retainers? But
Yeah,
this
that-
wasn't
They
a
put
retainer.
a dog brace over his neck.
That's what he put the
It was like a
He was
Hannibal.
wearing a cone on his head.
It was like a Hannibal Lecter fucking face mask with like wires to prevent me from putting my fingers in my mouth. So it was like a retainer, but it had like hooks and shit in them of a real medieval type shit. Yeah, it was like
He
kid
made a
torture.
ball and gag.
Damn, this was when now?
I know, man. It was like the 90s, man.
Damn.
No, the fucking 80s. I don't know, nigga. My math is off.
It's all good. It's all
Elementary
good, though.
school.
I got you. Yeah, you did say elementary. Okay,
But the
right.
whole
Got
gist of it is that this nigga, we had a sleepover, and this nigga came into the back sunroom while I was watching TV in my comfortable state.
it. Oh shit.
Nigga, he seen me sucking my fingers, sitting on the couch chilling, nigga. This motherfucker was like, he looked at me like, you suck
like
your
that?
fingers? No, he didn't. He just didn't have sunglasses at the time. But he looked at me like, what the fuck is you doing?
Right, sitting there sucking
And I
fingers.
tried to play it off, but suck it. They were mine, B. It's like I'm randomly sucking fingers. Like I just be like, come here, man. Let me suck your
Right.
fingers.
Oh my god.
Now, what is this about, B? What have you? Social distance, nigga. Social
I just wanna
distance.
know, did
nigga.
that do anything
you can't
for you?
come across
Right, man.
this line right
All
here,
cheers to
nigga.
that. Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
But it
Oh, man.
took Chris to
see you.
catch me for me to stop. Nothing. The fucking braces didn't stop. The humiliation didn't stop me.
Right.
But when when my homie seen me,
Right.
it was a wrap. And it was, I never forget it because it was the summer going into 6th grade. And I'm like, oh no, I ain't finna go to middle school be sucking my
about to
fucking
say,
fingers.
yeah,
nigga.
that
Fuck that
definitely
shit.
would've been a bad
Nah,
look.
hell no. Cause he just caught me. That mean I'm slipping. I'm getting too comfortable with this
Right. He
shit.
just leaned against the locker like that.
Yeah, like, hey man, what's up, baby
What's
girl?
up with y'all, man?
What y'all finna do, man? How was lunch, nigga?
See, like you still eating it. You still eating it, nigga.
All right, we got to get order in this
no
motherfucker.
grip for you.
I don't feel like I should share any more stories with you
Oh
guys.
man, right.
You guys are
Not
abusive.
about not about objects in your mouth.
You guys are
What's up,
abusive.
though, man?
Right. Well, we appreciate you for opening up and sharing with us.
Oh, okay.
I know
like
it wasn't
you don't,
easy
like
thing
you
to,
don't eat ass, nigga.
I don't actually.
You don't eat
I
ass.
graze around the booty hole.
Okay.
I'm a grazer.
He's a grazer.
I'm not an eater. I'm a grazer.
He grazes.
I'm a grazer.
Little rim job, huh?
You know what I'm talking
Oh
about?
God, I don't like that. Don't say that. All right,
Right
man.
around the rim,
We got to get. Let's,
Not the hole.
let's
just the
reel
rim.
the show back.
Just around the rim there, buddy.
Let's reel the show
around
back.
the dark part.
What the fuck is going on here?
Man,
So
that's big.
it's April Fool's Day, right?
Right.
It is.
Happy April Fool's Day to everybody
God,
out
no.
there. I hope y'all not doing no fucking real bad Corona jokes because it's not funny.
Yeah, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Keep your April Fool's jokes to some minimal shit. You know
Right,
what I'm
Jmatt.
saying? Just fart in your hand, put it in somebody's face. You know,
I
the
know. I
basics.
pass on that. Just be like, hey, your shoe, you dropped your pocket or something. Like, I don't know. Just keep it funky.
You
Keep it on
dropped
deck.
your pocket.
You know, keep it on deck. You know what I mean? Don't do nothing like out the way-ish.
I mean, since everybody has been pretty much quarantined for the last, I don't know how long, how many weeks, this is getting really crazy.
We've been getting to it.
What are
I
some
don't even
things that
remember.
y'all been doing like at the house to stay busy, man? Like, actually, name the top 5 things that you enjoy.
5, damn.
5.
Because if you don't have at least 5, you
5 things
definitely
that you
bored as
doing?
fuck. Top 5
listen,
things that
man.
you enjoy during quarantine time, right off the top.
I don't know if I got
Chilling.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I could
Chilling.
definitely say chilling.
Eating, sleeping, watching some shows, smoking, and drinking.
Drinking.
5.
There you
That's all
go.
I've been doing for 5 days straight.
Sex is in there too.
Oh, yeah, you go get them buns.
Nah, you already named your 5.
Oh. Ain't that a bitch?
You already named your
Bitch.
5. Sex wasn't one. You loser. Loser.
I'm practicing celibacy in this quarantine time.
This nigga fucking getting real acquainted with his hands.
You better
You
know
talking
it.
about my fingers, nigga. What you been doing
Listen,
with
you
no
see that pinky?
sex?
You see that pinky? You gonna get that way for
I
no
don't
reason.
even want to know what you do with your pinky, bro. That's real nasty, man.
That's the stinky
And
pinky.
it's a little browner than the rest of your fingers.
That's the stinky pinky right
He
there.
abuses that pinky.
I do.
Oh my God.
All right,
April
so
Fools.
so besides I'll tell y'all, me and the wifey have been enjoying some real good conversations lately,
That's dope.
Good conversation. Can't go wrong with
and that's code word for fucking.
Ah,
I'm talking about.
Keep the love alive.
Right.
Oh
That's what
my
I'm talking
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers to quarantine and chill.
Hey, but on the real shit though, my officer friend came to the restaurant yesterday. He said, "Man, it's been cutting up everywhere around." He's like, "Man, we've been busy for these last few days." Like, what you mean? Nobody on the streets? He's like, "Families are fighting everywhere." He said, "We breaking up so many families.
Quarantine
Families
quarrels.
are mom and dad fighting, dad and son fighting, daughter and mama fighting." He said, "We done broke up so many families from fighting. That's all we doing is now families are getting in fights
Crazy,
out
though. I wouldn't even damn.
because
That
you got to
kinda
be in the
makes
house
sense,
with them
though.
now.
Yeah.
Before you just walk the fuck out."
Damn.
And that's actually a good point that you bring up though, because I was thinking last week, like most people that is living with their significant other, really most people ain't used to spending this much time
Right.
with the
whole
person.
day.
The whole day.
Yeah,
every
you
day.
usually
right.
have like you could go off
Go
to
to
work,
work,
you go to the
yeah.
gym,
Go to the bar or
you
something.
know,
Yeah.
you go walk at the
Right.
track. Some people have the things that they do outside of the house, and then you
right.
come back together, and then that time means something.
Yeah.
But right now, you really
Really
gotta
just-
look at your partner, and you got to
Like
deal
Snoop.
with the shit.
Waking up.
You funky
what's
dog
right
head
there.
bitch.
Yeah, right. Just literally all day. Now if you ain't, see what I'm saying. See, I gotta leave though. I can't just really just sit in the house literally all day.
No,
I
no.
leave though. So
But there are
If I need
people
some
that
shells.
literally
I mean, just even if you walk
have
down the damn
not
street,
left the
though,
house
like,
though.
go outside, get some air though. Like you literally like shout out to the people who just literally been in the house though, not going nowhere. Like,
Right,
I
yeah.
go
On put.
places though. I can't just sit.
How are people managing
I don't
dealing
get
with
that.
the dude that they done let, like the woman that got the dude who really just borrow the car
Oh,
after he drop her off at work, and he go out about his day.
No,
and
he
then
eating
come
up all
back
the snacks from
and
the
pick her
little
up.
homies.
This nigga's there now,
He in your fridge,
all the time.
all in your kid snacks.
How y'all dealing with them relationships?
Oh,
is
that's-
y'all
That's who
recognizing?
your partner was talking about.
Right.
Is y'all recognizing
3
how?
and 2, motherfucker. 3 and 2, because they getting quarantine expensive. It's like you can't be up here. Hey, 3 and 2. I can afford that. 5 days with your greedy ass. No. 7 days. Hell no. Because you ain't my real responsibility like that. Okay, we in cahoots. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but we ain't married. We not doing 7 days straight together on some fuckery shit. Because like that's just not cool at all to me personally. And it's like I need time like that, especially if I'm doing everything. If I buying the bud, getting the drinks, getting the food and shit, and then I gotta cook it at times too.
Oh
That
yeah,
fuck-
nah.
No,
I'm
I
with
mean,
you on that.
like, no disrespect to the woman that I finagle with, but it's just like that shit don't be adding up to me. So like on that quarantine and chill shit, like 3 and 2, 3 days here, 3 days gone, or 2 days gone. And the next 3, you know, I think it worked better like that. Give you space, time to appreciate, like you were talking about, showing that, and then it's like save me some motherfucking money.
Is y'all taking? Is y'all?
You know, my bitch
Is
is
y'all
like to
taking
eat.
the Rona serious?
I don't know how to
I
take it.
mean, right. I
Just living
I'm
life,
serious,
man.
Like, I mean, I guess I do.
I ain't thinking
Yeah,
about
really,
it day to day
I
or
really
minute to
ain't.
minute, but I know it's serious. But I'm playing my part, staying
tell you-
away.
You know anybody with it?
No.
You know anybody with it?
I don't.
I do.
Do you? Damn. Older,
No.
younger.
No, he younger.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's definitely for real.
Well, I mean, hopefully, he'd be able to fight it off and then get back to doing what he do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
It is a
for
virus,
sure,
he
for
should
sure,
be
for
able to
sure.
fight it off.
I hit him up like, man, drink that water, alkaline water,
we were
vitamin
talking,
C.
yeah.
I stay on the
Drink
water.
that water.
I
Cut
drink
that
water for
dairy
the
out.
hell of it.
Cut that dairy
Warm
out.
shit though. Drink that tea too. Like drinking warm shit is good for him too.
But I'm
Yep.
pretty sure. I like to assume people know what the fuck to do.
That's bad though, because
I know, but sometimes I
People
just
don't.
like to think that other people have the knowledge needed or necessary to get through when times get fucking difficult. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You just got to be sensible. You got to have.
Right. It's mind over matter, man. A lot of them freaking
I mean,
out.
I don't want to say mind over matter, because that kind of sound like if you just pray on it, you.
I mean,
it'll go away.
It wasn't that something they closed the churches up. The house of God.
But
ain't
you
gonna protect
supposed to.
But we in the house of God.
Oh, you mean like if you believe in Jesus?
I mean, if you really fox with the
well,
chat.
there was a you stupid.
If you really fuck with the kid like that,
hey, but it was a preacher that got arrested recently.
Yeah, the white guy.
Yeah,
because he had a packed church.
He was saying that Jesus can heal anything, and he was still keeping the doors of the church open.
Oh my God, he's such a hustler, man.
Yeah.
I got in the wrong field. He had a packed house.
Yeah,
I mean, could you imagine how much money he made that day?
People believe, and that's the thing. They still need the tithe, so they still donate this and that.
It still ain't getting taxed. Like he was winning with that. He trying to keep that money going.
He getting to the money.
But ain't that crazy though? Back to what you was kind of saying.
But because you should be able to join in faith. Yeah. Because God is protecting and healing of all, right?
And that Rona in there with that house of God.
Right. Hey, look, the church janitor doing a bad time cleaning up. Really? Listen, I should be able to come to this pew over here and have a seat in God's house.
Man, the janitor is 72 years old, man. This nigga can't clean that whole church. There's too many damn pews.
And they should be. I ain't gonna get into all that. We need to.
No, but you know what's funny though? You know what's funny though?
You
know what's funny though? I was scrolling on Facebook. And I seen real quick. You know how people be having? I'm like getting reacclimated to Facebook. And shit.
I know you. I could tell.
So people be having watch parties. So not everybody at the house. People had different watch parties. People be watching different shit. And I think people was watching church. And I scrolled real quick. It got me a nice little chuckle. Laughed out loud. Kept scrolling. The preacher was. I don't know if he was a preacher, but somebody was in the pulpit with the mic, and he had a T-shirt on that said "Christ over Corona."
Oh my.
What?
Yeah, I was like, "Holy shit!" I wonder if he's selling.
He a believer.
He's selling
in the multi-purpose room.
You definitely know he's selling them teas. Man.
He got them online right now. Look,
real.
hey, follow the link in my bio.
Corona, man.
About to eat that up right there.
Right, follow the link in my bio.
Real.
Oh God, them.
Oh God. They hustling.
So
man.
I was like,
That's
I was thinking like, so I kind of got a little bit deep in them, and I was like, all right, man, what the fuck is this really going? What's going on besides the hustle part that keep people just thinking that you could just pray some shit away?
Nigga, that it's instilled in us, man.
Right,
that shit been going on for too long, man.
It's
instilled in us.
You're right.
We're not gonna get that out.
You're right.
They can start shaking them.
Raised every you know what I'm saying? That's how we raised them there. Like that shit ain't going nowhere.
You're right, man. And I try not to speak on religious stuff too much because I used to go in last year and the year before. I used to go in.
You did.
And you know where I stopped? Or not stop, because I don't stop completely.
Well, just slow.
Because it's still a good conversation.
I
just don't I just don't go further with people who just be like, that's just something I believe.
I was just about to say you don't really want to debate it too much with people though.
But not with believers.
Yeah.
Because if you are completely void of listening to any type of evidence or like proof, then you'd be like, once evidence and proof is presented, you just be like, well, I just choose to believe.
Yeah.
There's no point of
even
talking.
I get it. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I get it because that's where they at. It's not gonna.
Bruh, it's crazy. So I literally wanted to ask you, man, and that's funny. I wanted to ask you, and I'm glad your wife ain't here either, because now you could give me, you know what I'm saying, she ain't here to hinder your response.
She wouldn't have either way though.
How do you manage? Because this is a question for me too. How you manage living with a spouse and having kids believe in the way you believe, and then your spouse believe in the way that they believe, and it's like they're two literally separate things. How you manage that type of shit? And I know a lot of people is dealing with that now. They quarantine and chilling with each other. Not everybody is on the same page religiously. Right. So I'm pretty sure some conversations being had right now.
What's your religions, y'all?
I'm not gonna say I'm atheist or nothing, but I'm more spiritual than religious.
Okay, bet.
She's more. I'd probably say the wife is definitely more religious because she goes to church.
Yeah,
she
Christian.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. So, but we don't really talk about that. I ain't gonna lie. Like
for real,
she know what time it is. Like she's more so like
she respect it. She
goes to church. Okay, she tried to kind of wheel me in at first when she started going back more. Like, oh, you should come. I'm like, I'm not about to pay for that. I'm not.
He said pay for it.
Because how much it costs to join.
I'm not on that cover.
Yeah, no, because the one time, the last time, not the last, but maybe the time before last that I went to church, it was a while ago. I want to say it was on like maybe Mother's Day or Mother's Day weekend or something, whatever it was.
That's a popular time to go.
Dude, it was so many people in there, and then I never been in that church, and they passed out like flyers and stuff to join for new members, and
the new membership fee is.
Oh, it killed me when I seen that they want 10% of your income, your monthly income.
It was on the flyer?
It was on the flyer.
Yeah,
like,
stop playing with me.
I'm not playing. I promise you.
No, it was on a new member flyer. Like,
no.
Hey, that's how much it costs.
They want 10%.
I ain't gonna name the church, but I was at a church
monthly.
like that's why I quit going to churches like that.
I'm like, dude, there's no in hell. I'm about to.
Look, the pastor barely even talk to you that if you ain't tithing. He ain't even foxing with you if you ain't tithing.
I can't do it.
It ain't no
I see
brothers.
Too much of the hustle of it, and then just knowing how it's already. Being a Christian is instilled in it's like I see the hustle in it, so
ain't nothing but
not even really
game.
studying. Like I'm definitely more spiritual, like versus being.
So how you?
religious.
So what you? When it come to like the kids, like how y'all manage that shit
with the kids? I
mean, I'm
know,
curious.
I know that's cool though, but it's nothing really even. The kids don't really go to church. If they do. Like, they kids, 10 and 6.
But that's when they most impressionable.
Right, but then I can promise you, though, they
you know what I'm saying? That's when the religious shit starts to stick.
I'll give you that, but listen, I guarantee you, though, my kids, they be like, they not really stunned.
They're not really into it.
How many kids you got?
Just two.
Two?
Just two. But they not, my kids not going to sit there and be listening to their, like, soaking in what the reverend is saying, like,
oh, they don't go to the kids' church or Sunday school and none of that.
They've been to church like a few times. Like I can only think of like maybe like I don't want to say maybe about 4.
Oh,
times.
Okay. They new into it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like
I wasn't raised in the church myself.
No.
I started going when I met Sharia.
Yeah, because I used to see you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
I was digging it, but I was.
Look at what a woman will get you to do.
On God,
exactly.
Woman to get you to go to church and do all type of shit you ain't used to do.
I remember battling with her mom when I first met her though, because she was asking me about I go to church and stuff like that. I was like, look, man. I really don't. I'm really not a church person. Like I don't go out and like that. I wasn't raised like that. Yeah. But you believe there's in God. I was like, well, it just depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Man, she was
That's
grilling the shit out of me. She grilled, her mom grilled the shit out of me, and because she a deaconess, the dad was a deacon, and I'm like, bruh, hell no. Look, and I had a little bit on my breath. You know what I'm talking about? Look, no. I was giving them some wreck that night, and then I left.
No, yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it took them a minute to get adjusted back to me.
I've had the wolves sick on me before.
Yeah, they come for you.
They came for me.
They relentless too.
Yeah, like
see, but
what's going on, brother? Like, what you like, brother? Talk to me. Like, so do you believe in Jesus? And like, I'm like,
how long it take for him to stop like coming at you?
Well, that took well, first off, it was all wrong me going in there because I was only supposed to be dropping off some food. Okay, and then
that's how they get you.
See what had happened was
right. This is my sister.
He looked like a sinner,
and then of course at the church.
Come in, man. Let me talk to you.
Right, yeah,
I come in there, right. Put the food out. See my sister, and she's like, hey, something like, oh, this is my little brother, yada yada. And then so she went somewhere else, and then it was like 2 dudes and like maybe 2 girls. And they start talking to me like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, oh yeah, we know your sister for a while. She been at the church, right? So I'm like, oh, that's what's up. I mean, I'm trying to steady walk out, like,
right.
And like, well, like, do you have a church that you go to? I'm like, no, I don't go to church. And they looked at me like, you don't go to church? It was like,
get them,
like,
right? Get
what's
them.
wrong with you? Like, I'm like, yeah,
find this nigga at.
I don't have time to go to church. I work on Sundays too, so I don't really have time to go to church. And he was like, look, brother. He was like, you seem like a good brother, but I really can't call you brother until you really accept God in your life.
Oh,
and
shit.
Listen, they went. I'm like, okay, look, I have 3 brothers already. You know what I mean? And I got 4 sisters. I'm like, I promise you.
I'm good. I don't need no more brothers.
I don't need no more.
I don't
brothers,
need no more family members.
I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? But I literally just took off like. And I had to tell my sister. I text my sister a little bit after that. I'm like, thanks for sicking your wolves on me. Like,
right?
You just gonna leave and just have your
right? Hello.
You just gonna leave me to be evangelized
right?
too?
You know what I mean? Trying to get me to join y'all church. I'm like,
they over sprinkling water on you and shit.
He don't even know. They behind him like, get him, Lord.
Team behind him.
Get him, Lord. The Warriors is ready.
Yeah, they be on you like that though.
No, they
came to shake your
tough.
hand, look you right in the eyes.
Right. How you doing, brother?
So, you got a church home?
Right.
Have you been introduced to God?
Right.
I heard about him. I ain't never met him personally,
I
but
definitely haven't met him yet.
have you?
I definitely. No, that comes with some slick shit.
Hey, so another thing is before we came down here, just since we on this little church thing, you know how they like now everybody like, oh, they got their theories on what this whole coronavirus is. Everybody like, this is God sending a sign. This is now, you know, the last days talk is coming back. Now we in the last days again because Bill Gates is getting ready to give us the mark of the beast with the microchip, and they're gonna check people vaccines and shit with the chip and blah 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 blah.
Bill Gates is trying to get people with them vaccines.
Now, it is some funny shit going on with Bill Gates.
We have it for everybody. Whoa, bro.
Absolutely. Some funny shit is going on with Bill Gates.
Who got the shit?
Bill Gates. Talking about they coming up with the
he get the
like a vaccine.
They got
he
the
said for everybody.
You know they got the vaccine already.
How Bill Gates get into medical?
Oh, you need to do your homework, buddy.
I ain't really been following this since computers.
When you get off work, man, you need to do some shit.
He in the big pharmacy now?
Oh, man. Bill Gates is doing some shit.
You know them
globally.
Man.
You know he stepped down from Microsoft so he could do this shit.
I remember he stepped down.
It's because he need to do this shit.
Oh, he said the money.
Oh,
in the pills.
yeah, he got the vaccine.
Molly Percocets. Percocets.
He know what
Molly
he
Percocets.
He like, it's way more money over here.
Dope.
He know what he
He's
doing.
selling
Way
dope
more
now.
money over here. I don't know. Shh.
Right. All right, Bill, we going to keep you on the low, Bill. We ain't going to say you selling
get
dope.
my YouTube taken down.
Right. Bill Gates be like,
They definitely will get it.
We love Microsoft.
hit the button on that.
I don't know what B Hill is talking about.
Right.
It's
another Bill Gates. His name is William.
No, but y'all know it's another virus out here in China. It's called like the Henta virus or some shit. It's another shit so that's rare, and don't quote me on this, man. Y'all need to Google it. But it's something that start with an A. An H. And it's new. Somebody recently died on a bus in China from this shit. And it's one of them rare fucking viruses that starts in an animal and jumps to a human.
Planting these people out here to die in public, then it spread more on you.
All I know is,
man.
most of this shit has happened throughout history.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't say that fucking 1,000 years ago, them niggas had the technology to fucking grow viruses.
Right.
This shit has been happening throughout history where viruses come around and they fucking just kill and devastate a bunch of motherfuckers. It just happens. So it's also possible, though, that it's some man-made shit. Because now we got the technology to make whatever the fuck.
Right. Hell yeah.
It's definitely man-made.
Heck, y'all, them chemtrails to be in the air with them planes. What y'all doing up there making them little smoke trails? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't making clouds. That's for fucking short. You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
was like, man, that's just the exhaust.
Yeah, you just started farting. My plane farted for a little
people
bit.
say that was just the exhaust. That's the exhaust.
Keep your damn.
I'm like, when they say that, I'm like, yeah, I know I can't even.
Nah, man, we all got the coronavirus. The only problem is that they trying to blame it on 5G. Which kind of sound redundant.
No, I don't.
Cause
Who blaming it on 5G?
You ain't hear all that? What's that one famous shit?
5G is a whole different topic.
Yeah.
No,
but
they doing that 5G is
no,
like
5G. Right. Ooh.
That's some trash.
Do not, if that come to America, do not vote for 5G.
What do you mean if it come to America? It's already here.
No, we've been had that technology for over 10, 20 years already. 5G technology.
You've been watching.
We don't have manufacturing.
You've been watching YouTube conspiracy videos.
No, this is real. This is real stuff.
Where you get that information
from? From actually what one of the Secretary of Defense said it. And the reason why
you got their number, call them right now.
Shit, look. No, I watched this. I watched it, but 5G, we've been technology, but we don't have the manufacturing.
You know the Secretary of Defense.
What you know,
we just don't have the manufacturing for it.
We did have it like
we have 5G
without them telling us. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be surprised.
China don't do nothing but take our. We are the technology leaders of the world. We just don't have all the manufacturing facilities here to produce it out. So they don't have a rush for it. 4G, like Steve Jobs said. We don't need 5G.
Too, though. We got a lot of Chinese niggas over here.
Right, but you know what 5G will do? That'll take your privacy from you for real. Talking about walking out, fuck a cell phone. You walk outside and say Uber.
Well, when it comes to privacy, the privacy thing is we done lost our privacy. you know what I'm saying, 15 years ago anyway.
But we still got control of our data. We still got control of what we post and put up. We still got control of some type of privacy. Right now, we're just making it just to everybody. But you don't have to post it.
Do you have apps on your phone?
Yeah.
The apps communicate whether you want them to or not.
All that stuff. So, all these apps are coming from these foreign countries. They building these apps.
No, not all of them.
Majority of these apps are coming from foreign places.
We got a lot of American-made apps, bro. We definitely
not these main ones, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. There's a lot of this stuff is they're collecting data from all these apps, all your Googling and also like that. These foreign countries, they're trying to come against America, especially China. So all they're doing is taking our resources, find out what we do, and put it against us. Bet you don't even know that you can make money in China, but you can't take it out of there.
I did know that.
Okay, I bet you that. See how they trying to lock us up? They trying to lock up everything. And that's the only thing I fuck with Donald Trump with. He tell them, no, y'all ain't about to bully us.
You fucks with Trump?
Only because of business side of it. That tariff tax he put on them.
They bullying us, nigga, because we owe them
that
niggas
tariff
bread,
tax
though.
he just put on them was genius. He told everybody else, I'm canceling tax for all the rest of you little ones because they trying to cut your imports off. Guess we got y'all. All y'all taxes, your tariff taxes done. I'm adding all that on to China.
Was that before the coronavirus?
No, before the coronavirus.
Right.
Right. Before the coronavirus.
That was before the coronavirus.
Leaving out some key shit.
Before the coronavirus.
Don't get that China shit twisted, boy.
Oh, they serious. But one thing we saying, like,
niggas
man,
got us in their pocket, man. We owe them niggas so much motherfucking money.
You know what's funny though?
They call it China 2025.
Since we've been quarantined and supposedly been on lockdown, they just had it on the screen. 90% of Americans is on the stay-at-home order. This is America, my nigga. You can't force niggas to stay at home.
Definitely.
If you leave today was a fucking beautiful ass day.
And it's only gonna get better.
It's hella people outside.
It's supposed to be 70.
But did you notice how many essential workers we have? Because everything's open. Mm-hmm. The only thing that shit ain't open is like office buildings. Dentists, you know what I'm saying, still open. Doctors, all that. Mm-hmm. Fucking liquor stores, nigga, gun stores, gas stations, fast food. Damn, there are a lot of restaurants for takeout. I mean, dry cleaners open.
Funny is you have a lot of Chinese restaurants that's still booming.
Fam,
that's crazy.
What I'm saying is, it's like, how you gonna lock anything down when people are still moving about and you don't even know who the fuck got the shit? Like this shit is gonna go on for a while because niggas is out, bro. You can't have this many damn essential businesses, man.
But they are. That small business boom came out and shit. Everything is not all corporated no more. So like you can't go to Applebee's and then like that, but who gives a shit when you got 18 mom and pop spots right around the street? You know what I'm saying?
Applebee's still got curbside delivery anyway.
Yeah,
right.
For real.
Most that's what I'm saying. Like
food any damn way.
FedEx, UPS, Amazon, most people still got to work.
Look at that.
But I really do feel bad for the restaurant workers and the waiters, the waitresses, the bartenders. We definitely feel. Look. Prayers go out to them. If y'all need to donate to somebody, y'all want to make somebody feel good, donate to a bartender, donate to a waitress.
Real stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Send them some love because I don't know if they getting any type of stimulus check.
Yeah, they go get it.
You know what I'm saying? But shit is looking real. It's getting serious.
Yeah. So what's up with this?
People can't stay at home like that.
What is it? $1,200.
$1,200.
Well, I think you gotta first. I think you need to fill out the census. The census shit.
I heard that, but I heard you don't have to do it either. Also, too, though, I did hear you have to do the census thing.
They want to know who to kill off. They like, how we going to count y'all up and see how many more we got to kill off?
Always something behind some shit with them, though. Like,
they just counting up and see how we got to kill the fuck off.
We ain't going to give you this check until you fill this shit out.
And then they like,
how many
y'all up in this house?
Once the Rona is gone, they going to send the census out again. Like, how many did we get rid of?
Right, y'all said, make sure we get the numbers right. I already another 100,000.
Yeah,
all right. Guess what's out here now? The goddamn whooping cough is back again.
It ain't just that coronavirus. There's something behind that shit.
Right. They trying to get some checks and balances, baby.
For me, man, nothing is a coincidence, man. Everything happened for a reason. There's nothing that just pops up out the blue where caught people off guard. That shit is not how shit works, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just not how shit works, man. Plus, they did a fucking simulation of this shit last year to see how the fuck they gonna orchestrate the shit if a fucking. They did the whole shit.
No, I believe that shit.
There was a movie in 2015 or 17 that Chinese people had. It was coronavirus. It was about the coronavirus.
Parasite.
COVID-19.
Which movie?
Parasite.
Right, I feel
like they got a couple movies like this.
But it says it correctly. Coronavirus, COVID-19, in an outbreak. There's like you put it out to yourself. Yeah, we were testing it to see the effects of it, but now we don't have control of it no more.
Outbreak.
Right. And I said now we can't get control of it now. Now it's out to the masses. They be testing shit on people all the time.
They do. Hell yeah, they do. Because you even seen that they was talking about paying people for them to get the coronavirus so they could study that shit. Like if you was willing to be a test subject.
Dumb
So you
idiot.
tell me people can go in here like healthy than a motherfucker. Like
That's like people who donate blood who ain't got shit. They down to
I
their
try
luck.
to
They
die
like,
for 10,000.
I'm gonna donate some blood.
if shit, they probably ain't even giving you 10 bands.
Right,
for that
you
shit.
$5,000, like with $2,000.
3,500.
Right, and some free
Hit you
food.
with this coronavirus, but we gonna take good care of you. We gonna watch you the whole 14, 15 days, however long you supposed to have it, and you'll be okay.
But the fucked up part is people out here that do volunteer to get tested on.
Hell yeah, they do. Hell yeah, they do.
Lab rats.
That's
real shit.
pretty.
yeah, they
That's
do.
pretty fucked up right there.
Man,
And there's people
that
out here-
still goes back to the money is the root of all evil.
It's
For money,
also
niggas
people
will
out
do anything
that
for money.
don't
Just think about
volunteer.
it.
People will do anything. For
And the
money.
same people who out there doing that is the same one who donate blood for $40 and a
Plasma
cookie.
and all
you know
that
what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know you
Blood
motherfuckers
shit.
is thirsty for the little bitty quick come up.
Yeah.
Give fucking $200, an overnight stay, and a steak dinner. Bitch, and you got the
Nigga gave
whoopee.
away a liter of blood
Right,
and want to turn
bitch.
up later and be
You know
fried
what
and
I'm
shit.
saying? You fucked up. And we gonna put this
You drank
little,
2 beers, nigga. You
and we
fucked
gonna
up,
put
nigga.
this
I
little
gave a
disease
liter
in you
of
and see how
blood,
that
nigga.
works. You know what I'm saying?
What about all the homeless people in LA? Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of them got the
Yeah,
Rona.
let's test these
know what I'm
motherfuckers.
saying?
Right.
Pick one of their ass up and see if they got corona. If they ain't got corona, it's some bullshit.
They ain't worried about them people, man. They ain't testing no damn homeless villages.
we
And
do
the
it
thing
then.
is too though, but let them tell it though.
You
Then
got
they
the
say that
corona
the sun
test.
I got
kills
corona
it.
test.
You
kit,
called the
fella.
Secretary of Defense and got the fucking
that.
corona
I
test.
got that.
This
connection.
nigga, man.
I ain't lying.
Bill is the man.
Now you
Got
better
that
know
thing.
something.
He got the thing to check your temperature, boy. So
Talk
you
about
He
come
was
in,
coughing 2 weeks
Listen,
ago.
man,
Now
look-
he's fine. Look at
put
this
on your
nigga.
right there on your forehead.
You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, pimp, you
And
at
they-
99.
Oh.
You at 99. You gotta
You gotta sit outside and cool off, my neighbor.